Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Volusia Flagler Cares. Your, your one-stop shop for finding out about nonprofit groups, events, fundraisers, and just what's going on in Volusia and Flagler counties. Today, we have with us Linda Pellencioni, and she is a board member. I don't know, I probably butchered that up, Linda.
You did great.
But she is a board member of the New Smyrna Kiwanis, but it's the Southeast Kiwanis Club, whatever it is, but they do just absolutely tremendous things. And I, as the lieutenant governor, had nominated you guys because it's not the amount of money that a club or a group brings in, although you guys have done some pretty substantial numbers.
Right.
It's what you do with that money and how you make a difference in the community. That's what's so important. And you know, I didn't understand when they kept saying, "Oh, the teachers' luncheon, the teachers' luncheon," and we have a bunch of pictures of that too. So we'll be showing that. But it was just unfathomable that $25,000 would be spent like that. Do, how does that get broken up? What does it even happen?
Well, as you know, we're the Southeast Volusia Kiwanis, and so all of the money that we raise goes to help the kids right here in Southeast Volusia.
Right.
It's so nice that there are other chapters as well that can hit every part of Volusia and Flagler counties to help the kids. What we have done is had for many years a teacher grant program, knowing that there are activities or special needs that teachers have in their classrooms that they just don't have the funds to cover. We were wondering how could we help so that we can help the kids. We asked then the teachers from all over Southeast Volusia, which would be Edgewater, Oak Hill, Samsula, and New Smyrna Beach, if they
Hmm.
would like to submit an application. And this year we had 80 applications
Whoa.
for needs that our teachers have.
Sure.
Our, our poor people that said they would help go through them did an outstanding job. They read every single application and scored it on some criteria that we have so that we can determine how do we best spread the money across multiple
Right.
teams.
Well, now, do you also at that time make a determination because it might be something to where, yeah, we can give a little bit, we just can't fund the whole thing, or
Sometimes, yes. If we feel that we can at least help assist with something, we will do that. If it's something
Mhm.
that we think we can handle overall, then of course they would get the amount that they requested.
Well, it was just so remarkable to see that it's like a twofold gift. You know what I mean? It's like not only is it something that helps these teachers, makes them feel appreciated, and allows them to do just what they want to do, which is to teach the kids. But what I think it shows from your club and from the community spirit and from just everything else, there's nothing like this. I mean, I don't know of it. This is pretty special. So, when does that happen? How does I mean?
It's happening right now. And the last Thursday in October, I would use
Okay.
my phone, but I can't. I think that's the 28th, 29th. We will be having a luncheon at the Smyrna Yacht Club for them. And it's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Teachers get time to come, principals come, and we actually award every teacher the grant that that has gotten the grant, as well as giving them an opportunity just to quickly say what the money is for so that we can all understand better what the needs are.
Well, I was very fortunate. I had just joined the club last year, and it was, go, you got to go to this luncheon thing. And I thought, oh, okay. And when they said, the Smyrna Yacht Club, I thought, oh, man, okay, this could be interesting. And then when I got there and saw the pride, saw the logistics of what it took to put it together, from the review to lining up the luncheon to awarding out the grants. just a tremendous, tremendous amount of work, coordination, and, obviously, esprit de corps that you guys have. Now, it's a wonderful club, man. I got to tell you, there's a lot of clubs out there, and some of them, they're great at fundraising. Well, they just continually fundraise. Well, then there's other that they don't have enough money to actually really accomplish things, and you wish that they'd, okay, don't keep doing something, relax, do a fundraiser, and then you can actually do more and help more. You guys seem to have like just the almost the right balance of fundraising to gifting, and it's something that you guys should be proud of. I mean,
Thank you.
I know it's a whole club, but it's I see your leadership there, and we're going to discuss your project here, but there is absolutely no question that it is something that we do need. We aren't asking for sponsors, but to get a little recognition, to get people who go, hey, you know what? I could do this. Those are the things that help us,
Right, right.
join our efforts, because it would be different if you and I and the whole gang were going on vacation, and, but we spend our own money to make money to give it away to the people in need and into our community. So uh, just can't wait for that to happen, and hope to to get to see that one conclude from this second year. So I want to do like a little transition
Okie doke.
and talk about Field of Honor. Now, how long have you been the committee chairperson?
My husband did it the first year. I've done it ever since. So I think it's maybe I've done it 4 or 5 years. Um,
Wow. Oh,
but
okay. So this has been a while.
it has. And some of the best ideas are those that you see in action and you steal. I don't know that we stole it. We actually saw um, George Lee, one of our members, and my husband Larry were aware that there was another club in Florida that had done this, and they came back with the idea that it would be beautiful if we
Sure.
could have a number of American flags out in our field at Riverside Park, which is right by the intercoastal
Oh,
waterways.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's
beautiful
prime
where
time there.
and this project I love because, generally speaking, you were talking about the fact that yes, we raise money and then we give it away, which is our goal. Our eye is on the prize, and our prize is the kids. But this one kind of does something extra because we are raising money that we will give to the kids, but we're also taking an opportunity to honor heroes.
Yes.
So there's a banner that goes on every flag. People purchase a banner, only $40. It flies with an American flag out there with up to 200 or 300 other flags that also have banners on them,
Right.
each one recognizing somebody's hero. And it started with, all right, we'll do military and veterans. It was great.
Right.
Well, then COVID came along. So that tells you how long it's been. And we said, gosh, those first responders and medical staff are amazing people right now. So we added
Right.
them. And the more we thought about it, when you talk about things like the teacher grants, well, teachers are
Yeah.
heroes. So let's add them.
Absolutely.
And pretty soon we said, almost anybody can be your hero. One of your kids can be your hero. They could have done something heroic, or every day they're just your hero. So right now we've opened it up. We have mostly, I would say, military, but
Mm-hmm.
many times, and somebody just sent one in and said, a previous member that just passed away, and another member honored him and said, my hero. So
Oh,
it's a
man.
great way to honor many people.
Well, I definitely am going to get that thing filled out, because there's somebody special in my life for sure.
There you go.
um, so, how long does it stay up?
It
Is
stays
it
up for 3 weeks over Veterans Day. So we put them up on November 2nd on a Sunday. It'll come down 3 weeks later, just the Sunday right before Thanksgiving. We'd love to keep
okay?
them up longer, but they need to mow the grass. So
Right,
it's
right,
really
right. Yeah,
fun.
3 weeks is pushing it, but at that time of year, it's not like
Yeah, it's pretty
you
good.
know, right.
But the orders have to be in by October 15th because we need to have them printed. And
Oh,
so
okay.
it's coming up shortly. We only have less than 2 weeks to keep collecting our orders before.
Well, we're going to have the QR code, the links, everything that goes
Excellent.
right to it, and hope that we can, get some distribution and some people to take a look at this. And this is one to where it's not only you or the person who gets this. It's who they honor, but when anybody is in our city, it honors
Yes.
that too. I mean, it's a recognition to the veterans. It's a recognition, and again, we're not talking about one flag. This is impressive. I mean, this is like Riverside Park covered in red, white, and blue.
It's beautiful and it's fun. It's fun to do. And we get help through a club too called the Red, White, and Blue Club. They're always out there helping us set up and take down. We're so grateful for them.
I am a member. As a
Awesome. So
veteran.
am I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, those guys, it's not just that. They do the buddy system so that, for veterans that are, going through some
Mhm.
tough times or
They're
whatever,
great.
these guys are there for them. They'll give them rides. They'll be there to talk to them. Oh my God. I mean, the only thing that they could is that almost all of the fundraisers they do, it's like, with like 25-pound backpacks and, walking.
Okay,
So
ours
we
are
need to get
easier.
those younger people involved in that.
Right, right.
But no, just a wonderful, God, what a great organization
They are.
of helping the veterans. In fact, they even are a supporter of, I don't know if you've ever heard of Veterans Court.
No.
It's where a veteran, usually has some issues, usually related to alcohol.
Hmm.
And then perhaps, family, domestic, or just something stupid. And instead of ruining their lives, they are granted an opportunity to and I mean, this isn't just like, oh, okay, say yes and sign here. No, man, this is like you got to go to classes, you got to pee in a cup, you got to do, like, I mean, this is for real. And I think it's like 18 months you got
Wow.
to be clean and sober. But think of what it does for a guy who's come home, he's got young kids, and hey, you got to toe the line. And but the thing is, the red, white, and blue people are right there helping them. I mean, it's just it they have I think it's one Saturday a month, and the court clerks, the recorders, the judges, the prosecutors, the defense attorneys, the bailiffs, everybody volunteers to be there for these kind of trials where they give them, whatever adjudication it is. And I mean, it's really an effort, and hardly anybody even knows this exists. So if we're working together with, the RBW, that's definitely something we can be proud of, and they should be proud of too. God, what a great, great crew.
They really are.
So, getting back to the New Smyrna Beach Kiwanis group,
Yes.
you guys also have another fall promotion, and it's the coordination and logistics has just got to be like, overwhelming. I believe it's 200 kids under 14, or is it between 8 and 14?
4 and 14. 4 and
4 and
14.
14, and 200 of them. And
Mm-hmm.
we supplied the bait, and we supplied the hot dogs, and we supplied some drinks, and the area right at the pier for them to fish. It is the Kiwanis Fishing Derby, and God, it was named after somebody. I can't remember that.
Oh gosh. Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yes.
but anyway, we're going to have the links to all of these events so that people can not only, get in, maybe donate, but actually participate. So if you have a child or know somebody who does, between 4 and 14, you really want to get in on this. It fills up very quickly. And just being there last year, I mean, to have not only, I mean, to have the coordination. Now the club, got a lot of members, so we can cover a lot of area. But to have the key club members, they were like grabbing, the pages so that they could, after it had been weighed and measured, they put the fish back into the water so that they don't die, and then the key clubbers then run that back and forth up to the main hallway or wherever, the dais. But what an effort. Boston Whaler was there last year. It just, but the thing that I loved was there was like 2 or 3 fishing guides. So here these kids, they'd come up and they didn't know anything. They'd just, plop a fish down, and like 15 seconds, this guy would tell him, now here, watch this. Don't want to bring your hand back around here. And you want to, I mean, it was just like, man, this is awesome. So that was really special. I loved it. I just, I had never, been a part of that, and thought, God, this is, again, minimal outlay, but to, affect 200 kids and their families. If you figure 2.2 people, you're looking at 700 people there in the morning at 8 o'clock going to fish. It's crazy.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
We
So,
the fishing derby has been, you're right, it's named after someone that I don't even know because it was that long ago. His name is Bob Garrix and he passed away.
that's right.
His wife Peggy still lives across the street actually from where the fishing derby is. And here
Okay.
we are back at Riverside Park, right? We live at Riverside Park the first weekend in November. First fishing derby, then the putting the flags up. But the kids 4 to 14, it's free. So they come, they get a T-shirt to wear, they have an identifying name tag. So
The
they go
t-shirts are
fishing.
free?
T-shirts are free for them, and then they fish for a couple of hours. We do, as you're right, there somebody measures it, and Key Club from high school runs back and tells the people that are helping to record it who it was and what length of fish they got at the end. And Kelly, we're excited that you're going to be the MC this year. The MC will be able to announce winners from each of 3 age categories, and they will get trophies for the largest fish, the smallest fish, and the most fish. And then we are very fortunate that we usually have hot dogs, and we're having those again this year, so we're feeding them lunch. But our hot dogs are coming from General Public House on Canal Street.
That's
They're
right.
donating them. They're going to have a hot dog cart, and they're very excited about it. We are
Not
too.
only that, but man, we did our, what is it, the fifth Wednesday
Yes,
social.
we go there. Yes, it's wonderful.
Well, that was when we went there, it was the first one I went to, and I was just like, man, this is just, it's a not only, a great way to just eat. It's kind of simple, but it's like the family. It's like I don't know, the way that they have it set up is you can really appreciate a family atmosphere in a group setting, or you can be off by yourself. And for guys like Buddy and everybody, they had a full bar, which is always nice.
That's right. Very
So,
true. They're very kind to us.
Yeah, we're really lucky. And well, the city is too for them to just donate for that for and
Yes.
again, it'd be one thing if it was just 200 hot dogs. No, it ends up being, feed the crew, feed everybody.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but again, it's a lot of fun and something that um you guys can really, hang your hats on and say, yeah, this is for the kids.
Exactly.
And, I think it teaches so many lessons, not just the, throwing the bait in the water, it's teaching the patience. It's, standing in line to have your fish weighed and, just kind of interacting with other kids. And, I think that there's some good lessons to be made in that as opposed to just sitting at your friggin' computer.
That's so true.
I mean, come
Yes.
on. These are kids.
Can't scroll through. You got to actually sit and wait. That's
Yeah,
true.
oh, exactly. But it's worth it. I mean, we get it. We get them all taken care of. Everybody has a great time. But
Yeah.
I mean it. When I was walking up, there was this girl. She couldn't have been more than, I mean, like a foot and a half tall, and she was carrying a pole. I was just like, oh my God, but there she is. And, a girl, the whole thing doesn't matter. Having a ball. That's what we want.
Definitely. We've added something a little bit extra too, because one of the other projects that we have is called Kiwanis Reads, and it's a way for
Oh,
us to
yeah.
get books into the hands of kids and homes of kids. We give them away free. So we will have a swimming pool out there full of books, and when they leave, they get to go fishing, if you will, and find a book that they want to take home so that they've got something at home as well.
Oh, man. You guys are so cool. I swear to God, man. It's like you're part of the organization, and you have, and that we're already at the end of our limits as far as volunteering and everything, and then you step it up and jump up another level. Linda, your club, man, just absolutely awesome.
Thank you
Truly,
so much. We love
truly
it.
awesome.
We love it.
uh so we've got the teachers luncheon,
Hmm.
we have the fishing derby,
Yes.
and we have the Field of Honor, hometown heroes flags at Riverside Park.
Right.
Now, those are, I believe, they're $40. That
They are.
includes the banner and the flag that it goes on.
The banner gets returned, not the flag.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
sure, sure.
we keep the flags, but we will return the banner. So sometimes people want to give them as a gift and say, "This honored you."
Oh, okay.
Also, people love to come out while they're flying and have the picture taken with the banner and the flag. But there's an option usually that if you want it to fly again next year, then we say, give us, it's $25 and we'll keep it for you and we'll put it up again next year. So it's another option that we will
Oh man,
promote at the end of it. So
that's almost like a twofer.
yeah, it really is. It really is.
Well, the the whole concept. I'm a military veteran, and I have been. I live in Port Orange, so I had been going to the Veterans Day ceremony, and I mean I can remember when there was like 10 of us. And it is so nice to see the honor and respect that is now being shown, I think. Again, this is not Memorial Day.
Right.
This is Veterans Day. And as a veteran, I love it. I mean, I do. It's not too hokey. It's not too, corny. It is absolutely, it catches me right here. It just does.
The city has a really nice ceremony at the Brandon Center too, which is a part of Riverside Park. So it's beautiful. 2 years ago, they had it outside, and the flags were flying over on one side, and we were having the ceremony right next to it. Last year, it was inside, but still, you're walking by the flags to get in, and
Hmm.
you can see that. It's very meaningful.
Well, that's really it. It's and at this time with our military, we really do need to start I guess start acknowledging
Yes,
their efforts more. But I'm saying it as military, and it could be anybody who is a hero or somebody that has affected or shaped or
exactly.
changed your life in any way.
Exactly.
Well, I hope, Linda, that we sell out of every single one of those things. Uh,
That would be a blessing. We
and
have left,
I
we have many left, so come on and buy them.
Okay, so there are some left. Okay,
Oh,
well, we're
yes,
going to have the QR code so that people can go ahead and click right on it and get right to it and fill out everything and
that'd be
turn
awesome.
turn in the money, more money, more money, more money.
Well,
It's
as you
not. I'm
can
not greedy. It's for the
As you can
kids.
see, it's not very lucrative in terms of us raising money, and that's where the balance comes on this one. $40 by the time we order it and get it made isn't a lot of time or a lot of money left over. However, the
Hmm.
importance of it to us to honor the people that have
Yeah.
on our behalf, gone to war, gone to the service, been made themselves available to, be running in the middle of the night when you're an ambulance chaser, going into the fire, police and sheriffs doing amazing things on a daily basis.
Yep.
And just we want to really show more respect. And the same thing with teachers, the same thing with children,
Yes.
children that are really making a difference.
Well, I think you got all of the bases covered
I'm
there. I
working
mean,
on it. Yeah.
it's really just so cool. And Linda, I love being a part of everything. And
We're
you
so
know,
glad you are, Kelly. We really are.
well, let's look forward to some more of that.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen. Hey, thank you so much for, I guess, being on the show today. And we'll probably have you on again as we get a little closer to November.
Okay.
Um, we can just add you on a call. It's not that hard, but I do
We
want
now
to
figured
really
it out.
promote that.
Yes.
We've got to get people onto it. So, Linda,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for being on the show. Um, Next week, I have Jamie Gallegos, who will be here talking about another motorcycle ride for charity, and we'll be doing our part here at Volusia Flagler Cares. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Be nice.
Bye.